everybody, welcome back to Drift and Dreams Fabrication. Hope you guys are having a great day. It's been a while since I posted. Things are a little different from usual. And well, I'm just going to give you an update. So the other day I went to go hook up the harness to the motor. Built an engine stand for it to try and start it outside the car. And I found out that my harness was completely wrong in a sense. So I have a Gen 3 to Gen 4 harness, Holley Terminator. When I bought it from Holley, they said it would work for everything that I was deleting and doing as well. And they didn't tell me that, oh, all the plugs are different. Everything that, like, intake's different, this and that. So, I mean, I guess I could have done my research, but I could have avoided this situation as well by buying a brand new harness. I can't return it, obviously. It's been a while because things get put on the back burner and life gets busy. But so after finding that out, I didn't want to try and go buy a new harness. A new Terminator harness for a Gen 5 is roughly about $3,000 to $3,500. So I ended up trying to make this harness that I have work, and I did a Gen 5 to a Gen 4 top end mod. I don't want to say mod, but I went from Gen 5 to Gen 4 on the top end. I pretty much either do heads and an intake, or I just went and got an adapter to run an intake for the fuel rails, and then it came with pigtails to run some other sensors and stuff like that, like NOx sensors, fuel pressure, oil pressure, and stuff like that, to try and make this harness work. And so I was trying to do that, and I was just running into problems left and right. But then I had a buddy hit me up, and he was like, hey, drop it off over here. I'll figure it out. I drop it off over there. He figures it out. So he's got the harness hooked up, and we're going to go today to try and start it. So I'm on my way there now. I've been in the truck for about an hour, and we're going there. We're going to try and get this thing started. We're going to hook up everything, and we'll get her going. So we'll see if we can get her going. Hopefully I don't throw a rod through the block, and hopefully I built it right, But I got a bunch of stuff with me. He has a bunch of stuff with him, and we're gonna see what happens. So I'll keep you guys updated, and I will also put in some clips of the intake not upgrade, but it's downgrade in a sense. Yeah, I hate the intake that I got. Eventually I'm gonna change it up to like a low ram. But I'll put an clip of the work that I did to the motor off camera. A lot of stuff has been off camera. It's definitely been a while since I posted, so we'll definitely fill you guys in. But since we are making progress and not hitting on constant roadblocks, I will definitely try and keep more posts updated about this car and of everything that I'm trying to do. So I'm super excited. It means I get headway to actually start going towards the car running, driving, and I'm super excited. I hope you guys are. I know it's been a while, and yes, stay posted.
As their official concierge, I get a lot of questions about it from people who left the lumps go to their heads. Like the ones who get the new mini taco salad.
Everybody, here we are, the man, the myth, the legend. We got her all he's got her all wired up. Like I said, he figured it out. Got the actual harness ran, got the ground wires, things ran up through here. And let me see. We got oil pressure sensors, gotta replace this oil pressure. He figured out the VVT and lockout stuff here. And then this is that atrocious ass intake. We gotta figure out some issues here. We gotta get some bolts to bolt it to the actual ICT billet stuff that I got for the Gen 5 to Gen 4, which I'll put in a clip, as I said, for the work that I did here. And then throttle body harness is hooked up there, and everything should work, hopefully. We gonna throw a rod through the block?
No.
You heard it from the man himself. He said we're not going to. It probably just won't start. Anyways, we'll keep you updated. All right. Start up on the Holley. Hell yeah. Got it all wired up. Got all the injectors, all the coil packs, throttle body, throttle cable, well, throttle pedal, yada yada. Got a custom fuel system going on, fuel pressure regulator, 2 return lines, jug. This is the feed. This is feed to the fuel rails. Good times, good times. Oh yeah.
Something. I want to see if it's gonna do something.
Is it hot?
There you go. Try it now.
It ain't open as a thought about it at all. Like, this bitch can't breathe. I'm telling you.
Battery's dead.
I can't tell if it's about kick. There's too much noise now.
I saw it moving the line. Want me to do it without the throttle?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So it's the next day. We spent a lot of time yesterday trying to get that motor started. Things went well. I'm gonna say things went well. We had fuel, we had spark, and we had combustion. So, but it wasn't like firing off and taking off. It was just like kind of a. People were saying it's timed wrong. So we tried adjusting the timing a little bit in like the actual computer, not computer, but like through the Holley Terminator. But even in adjusting the timing there, we got it a little bit better, but we think that the timing in the actual motor was set on the exhaust stroke and not the intake stroke. So she's not firing off and it's just kind of like backfiring a little bit. So, that's going to conclude this episode, this little update. But the next episode, we're going to be pulling the timing cover off, resetting the timing on the actual motor, and then putting it all back together and giving it another attempt to start up. But it was super exciting. I'm beyond stoked because it's been, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it's probably been a couple years in the making to actually see the motor doing something. And that's a win for me. Like, I built the motor probably 2.5 years ago, and like, I mean, over the process of trying to get the transmission bolted up, that took a while, and then with the harness, I've been stuck on that for a long time. So the fact that we've actually got to the point of getting it turning over on it, not on its own, but like getting it turning over and actually seeing some combustion come out of it. You know, it's spitting a little bit of flames, but I mean, when it was spinning kind of fast, it didn't Like, you didn't hear any valves kissing the pistons. You didn't hear ticking or anything. And it sounded pretty decent. It's just the timing's off and it's not going 100% right. You know what I mean? But I'm beyond stoked, because that just means we're one step closer to getting it put in the car, or even just getting it running. I can't wait to get it running. I'm super excited. Even though it was a little bit of a bummer, she didn't just, but what can you expect? I mean, I'm so ready for to see what becomes of it, and I'm glad I got amazing friends and family to help out when I struggle with stuff. And you know, I'm glad I'm not the only one going through the shit, because I put everybody else in it with me. And then there's some other people that are smarter than me as well that can figure stuff out. So I'm glad that I have those people in my life, and I'm glad that they get to be along for the journey. And I'm super excited you guys get to come along for the journey as well, and get to see everything that's being done. I'm sorry about all the stuff that's being done behind the scenes, but there's just some stuff it's pointless to film at the end of the day, because it's like, well, I mean, when you hit a roadblock, you make no progress. Then you have a video that started but has no ending. So this one, we have a video that started, has a middle, and has an ending. So we're gonna definitely get another one going. We'll have another video coming out soon. I also just gotta find time. Life's busy as an adult. It sucks, but you know, we gotta work, and yeah, parts are expensive as well. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you have any tips, tricks, comments, questions, concerns, put them in the comment section, or you can find my social medias, my Instagram, I'll put in the description, and also my TikTok as well, which is, my TikTok's the name is the YouTube channel. But either way, you guys can message me, and if you have anything else, if you just want to be supportive, or if you want to be like, oh, it's never gonna run, cool, we'll see. But thank you guys, have a great day, we'll catch you on the next one.